Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine and studying also. As you all know, we are studying tenses and today we are going to start first tense, that is called present tense. And what do you mean by present tense? Present tense means today. What we are doing here, what we are doing now, that is called present tense. So the action which is done in the present time, that is called present tense. So with this context, I would like to share a thought for only present tense. So change your life today. Change your life today. Don't depend on the future. Act now without delay. So change your life today. The thought is also talking about for today itself. So today is the present day. So let's start our new concept, present tense. So now if I am going to give you some example of present tense, she goes to the market. He runs very fast. He is writing a letter. So these are the things we are using over here: is, am, are, and we are using s also. In verb we are using s. She goes to the market. She goes to the market. So she goes now because it is the singular subject, so that is why we are using over here s. So she goes to the market. So this way we can understand what are present tense. Present tense, whatever we are doing in the present, that is called present tense. So now how we are going to use this present tense and how we can show and what are the main points of in this present tense, that we are going to study today. Now first of all, I would like to tell you that present tense is divided into four parts. First is simple present tense, second is present continuous tense, third is present perfect tense, and fourth is present perfect continuous tense. So today we are going to study simple present tense. So what are the, you can say, the simple present tense, what are the points we are going to focus? That what are present tense, what are simple present tense. First of all, there are 6 points that we are going to focus today about present tense, simple present tense, and 3 points I have already written over here. The first point is to express a habitual action. Present tense, simple present tense is used to show the habitual action or custom or routine or habit. This is used to show the custom, the routine, the habit, or it's the habitual action. Suppose, for example, he wakes up early every morning. If I am going to tell you he wakes up early every morning, so this is the habit of that person. He wakes up early in the morning. He runs fast in the morning every day. So it is showing the habit of that particular person. Now here you can see the example I have written over here. Mohan wakes up early. So this is the habit of Mohan, or you can say the routine of Mohan to wakes up early. So simple present tense is always show the habitual action, custom, routine of a particular person, or it is showing by the simple present tense. Now we are moving to the second point, to express general truth. Now the earth revolves around the sun, or the sun rises from the east. These type of the universal truth we can only show by the simple present tense. So it is also included in this simple present tense because this will never be changed. because the earth always revolves around the sun, and the sun always rises from the east. So this truth, these are the universal truth that we cannot change. We cannot going to change. So this type of the things, universal things, are always considered as simple present tense. Now we are moving to the third point, to express that is true at the time of speaking. To express that is true at the time of the speaking. For example, there is a bright sunshine all around. So we are talking in the particular time, in the present time, about the scenery. So this express that is true at the time of the speaking. What is true? What we are giving a description about the nature. So it is true, and we are talking about in present. So that is why it is used to express the things or true at the time of speaking. So that will also consider. The first point we have discussed, that present tense used to express routine, habitual actions. These are the things we can show by the simple present tense. Or now simple present tense, it shows you express the general truths. And the third point, that to express that is true at the time of speaking. So these 3 points from which we can use simple present tense. So now we are moving to the next 3 points. Now fourth point that is used in simple present tense, that is to show the future event which is already arranged. The future event, this is the future event, but it is already arranged. So if the example is the IPL match begin tomorrow, or you can say the next lockdown begin from tomorrow. So this way, because it is already arranged, it was already done. So we are talking about future over here, but it is already arranged. So this expectation, or you can say it is we are very confirm about it that it will be done. So it is also shows in this way we are going also use simple present tense. So here you can see the IPL match begin tomorrow. So it is considered as a simple present tense. Now in exclamatory sentences that begin with here and there. Exclamatory sentences, when it's begin with here and there, it is also denote the simple present tense. Here you can see, here comes the queen. So here comes the queen. Now this shows this is exclamatory sentences, but we have written over here comes, because it is considered as simple present tense. Now we are moving to in the question with the word do or does. With the word do or does, whenever it is written in the simple questions, asking questions, sentences, then we are supposed to use simple present tense. Now here you can say, do you swim in the sea very often? So this is simple present tense. We are asking question in the simple present tense. So that is why I am telling you these are very important point to use, or you can say the simple present tense is used in these type of the sentences also. First of all, to show the future events which is already arranged, and the second two in the exclamatory sentence where here and where is used. Now in sixth you can see in question with the word do and does. It is also used simple present tense over here. So children, I have written some examples of simple present tense from which we can understand how simple present tense is work. Now here you can see Anu walks to school every day. It shows the habit or routine of Anu's. Now here we have used simple present tense to show the routine of Anu. So Anu walks to school every day. Now in second example, most flowers bloom in the spring season. So this is, we are talking about in the present tense, because most flowers bloom in the spring season. This is universal truth. So we are talking about in the present tense. Now our examination begin tomorrow. This is a future, but it is already arranged in the present tense. So that is why we have used over here, our examination begin tomorrow. So now the teacher teaches, this is simple present tense, the teacher teaches. So here you can see the teacher is a singular subject. So that is why we have used over here es, teaches. Now he is a sincere boy. As you all know, is MR is also used to show, or you can say in simple present tense, is MR is also used. So he is a sincere boy. I am a girl. I am a boy. You are a girl. So you are sincere boy. So this type of the sentence we are also write in the simple present tense. So this we have to learn. Now let's discuss about the forms of simple present tense. It is very important for us to learn how to use simple present tense in the singular way and in the plural form. Now, whenever the subject is singular, we are supposed to use S. So here, if subject is singular, we are going to add S or ES. Now, example. For example, Richa goes to the market. Now here you can see Richa goes, because this is singular. The subject is singular over here, a noun is singular over here. That is why we have used ES. Now another example. Rohan plays in the ground. Rohan plays in the ground. Now here you can see I have only used S over here. So this we have to remember, if the subject is singular, we are supposed to use in verb S or ES. Now, next point that we have to discuss over here, form of simple tense, simple present tense. The next thing we have to discuss, that if subject is plural, so what we are going to use? We are going to use simple verb, because we are not going to add anything in this. We should not use S or ES. For example, they play in the ground. So here you can see subject is plural. So they play in the ground. We are not supposed to use S over here. It will be incorrect. So always remember, whenever the subject is singular, we are going to add in the verb S or ES. When the subject is plural, so then we are not going to use any S or ES. We just write down the simple verb over there. So this we have to keep in mind. That is why the mistakes can be done. Now we are moving to the some exercise which are based on this simple present tense. Now on page number 67, exercise number A, fill in the blanks with the correct forms of verb given in the bracket. The verbs are already given in the bracket. So we are going to just change into the correct form. Now first, this is exercise A, first number. My grandmother dash care of her health. Now my grandmother, here you can see this is singular subject. My grandmother. So grandmother here a singular subject. That is why we are going to use in the bracket the word is given, the verb is given over there, take. So what we are going to use? ES. We are going to add with take ES. So takes care. Takes care. We are going to use S over here. Now in second, children dash to watch a magic show. In bracket it is given like. Now children, here you can see it is plural. Children is plural. So now we are going to write over here like. In third, we dash vegetarian food. We is a plural subject. Now we is a plural pronoun. Now we are going to write we eat. We eat. We eat vegetarian food. In number 4, this market dash many shops. Now this market, this particular market we are talking about. So this market, what we are going to use? We are going to use this market has many shops. Now in fifth, he dash the instruction given by his mother. He, here you can see he is a singular subject. Now we are going to use he follows. Six, books dash a storekeeper, storehouse of knowledge. Books dash a storehouse of knowledge. So it is in the bracket, it is given B. So we have to use B over here. So we are going to use books because it is plural. So we are going to use R. Books are a storehouse of knowledge. Now 7, water dash at 100 centigrade boil. So what we are going to write? Water boils. In 7 we are going to write boils. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Now 8th, I dash my parents. So here I is given over here. It is a first person. So it is considered as singular, but because an I and we are not supposed to use S or ES. So we are going to write over here, I respect. I respect. We are not going to use S over here. So, I respect my parents. So, this way we have done this exercise. Now we are moving to the, you can say the recapsule, it is given, recap capsule is given in your book also. Verb change form according to the time of action. Main verbs are usually words like eat, drink, play, sing and other action word. Auxiliary verb are helping verbs like form B is MR as we have completed, was, were, shall have, will have, and have is also there, will have, shall have, has, have. These are all the be and have. The auxiliary verb is divided into two things. So this is, it is written in your book, so we have to revise it because we have already done this. Now, but it is written in your book, that is why I have given a short brief revision that recap capsule is also in your book. So you just revise it. Now, we are moving to the features. What we have discussed in this present tense, that we have to revise again. First of all, we have discussed that present tense denotes the action which is done in the present tense. Now, second thing we have discussed with the singular verb, with the singular subject, we are supposed to use S or ES. Now, with the plural subject, we are supposed to use only simple main verb. Okay. Now, we are having some points that we have discussed, that simple present tense is used where? To show the behavior of a person or routine or custom, to show the universal truth, to show the, you can see the future plans which is already arranged in the present time. So, which is already arranged. It is future, but it is already arranged. That time we are supposed to use simple present tense. Now, the second thing we have discussed, that in exclamatory sentences, when the two words there and here, it is written, here the queens come. Here the queens come. So that type of the things we are going to use in that particular exclamatory sentences. And we have discussed the do and does. Whenever we are going to write do and does and we are going to ask question, that time we are supposed to use simple present tense in the verb. So that we have discussed. Now we are moving to the next you can say in your book it is written some exercises we have to complete. Now let's move to the exercises. This is page number 68 in your Mastering Grammar book. We are going to solve some exercises. Now on page number 68, exercise number D, fill in the blanks with the correct form of verbs given in the bracket. The students dash trading fables. Now here the students dash reading fables. Now here we are going to write first the students likes, the student like to reading fable. Now second, planets of the solar system dash round the sun. So planets of the solar system revolves around the sun. Revolve around the sun. Now Mohan dash for yoga exercises every day. Mohan, it is written in the bracket go. So what we are going to use? We are going to use goes. Third is goes. Rohan goes for yoga exercise every day. Now fourth, Neha always dash her project on time. It is written complete. In the bracket it is, the word is complete. Neha always completes. Now here fourth is completes. Completes her project on time. Now fifth, frequent bakes dash, in bracket it is written, make delicious cupcake. On number 5 we are going to write make. So this way we have completed exercise number D. Now when we want to make negative sentences in simple present tense, so we are supposed to use do and does. As we have studied in the B, do, does, these are the words to make interrogative sentences and negative sentences also. So now here you can see the negative sentences are formed with subject, do, does, plus not and plus base form of the verb. Now if I am going to give you an example over here, that Mohan does not want to go there. So here you can see Mohan is a subject. After that we have added over here does, and then not, and then the verb want to go somewhere or anywhere. So this way we can write the negative sentence, that subject then do or does according to the subject. If the subject is singular, we are supposed to use does over here. If the subject is plural, we are supposed to use do over here. And after do or does, we are going to write not and then main verb. So this way we can do to make the negative sentence in simple present tense. Now if we are going to make interrogative sentence, so how we are going to make? So first of all, we just write down over here do or does. How we are going to make interrogative sentence in be auxiliary to using of be auxiliary? So now do they play? So this is used with plural, and if we are going to use does she dance? So here you can see I have used over here with she does, because this is singular and this is plural, that is why I have used do over here. So this concept we have to learn, that do or does is be, and these are the auxiliary or helping verbs that can make a sentence interrogative and negative also. So this we have to learn. On the basis of this, we are going to solve the exercises which are based on this negative form we have studied. Now, exercise number B, write these sentences in the negative form. Exercise number B, write these sentences into negative forms. Now, first is the boy rides a bicycle to school. Now, we are going to write the boy, because boy here a singular subject. The boy does not ride a bicycle to school. Now second sentence is the girl cleans her room in the morning. The girl cleans her room in the morning. So we are going to write, because the girl is singular over here. So again we are going to use does. The girl does not clean her room in the morning. Now we are moving to third one. Number 3, the baby jumps on the bed in the playful mood. Third, the baby jumps on the bed in the playful mood. Now we are going to write, the baby does not jump on the bed in a playful mood. Now number 4. They waste food of every buffet dinner. They waste food at every buffet dinner. Now here, because it is written they, so we are going to use do. They do not waste buffet dinner. Buffet dinner. To exercise number C, rewrite these sentences in the interrogative form. So here we have already studied that we have to use do and does. Now first is, these musicians only perform at public functions. So what we are going to use? Musician is written over here. So we have going to use over there do. Do musician, do these musicians only perform at public function. Functions. Now we are moving to the second number. The flights from Chennai always reach late. The flights from Chennai always reach late. So we are talking about flights. So this is plural. Now again we are going to use do. Do the flights from Chennai always reach late. Now we are going to the third number. Going to solve third number. This is, he plays basketball every day. He plays basketball every day. So this is, he is there, you can see it is singular. So now we are going to use does. Does he play? Because We have studied in the previous clips that with does we are not supposed to write S. So, does he play basketball every day? So this way we have completed all the exercises in the simple present tense. So tomorrow we will study simple present continuous tense. Simple present tense we have already done. Now tomorrow we will study present continuous tense. So till then, bye bye and take care.